That's an impressive sword you've got there, Lulu. Should we go and stab something with it? Yeah, we will. Now, we're going up the ladder, aren't we? This is new territory for old Lulu. Visions of Snake suggest that this is going to be a big tall ladder. Oh. Okay, comes out there. Gives us a good look at that big man. But on we go, I guess. Slightly more interesting than most ladders then. It gives us a nice view. And here we are, at the top. Now then, let's test this sword. Should have probably got a crit off there, but didn't. But we got the job done through sheer flaming. Might be nice to get the Flame Knight armor set on Lulu. She doesn't have much else going on in the way of DLC drip. Mayhap this is not the best place to test out this weapon, and the Twin Blade would be more effective against these guys. I've mostly got the Flame Arc Greatsword on the go here for situations where enemies can't be bled, but these guys are fine with that, so let's see. Where did our friend go? All the way over there? Right, come here you. Okay, that actually worked out less well. Yeah, quit your posing. But I'm not sure if that's just because most of my charged attack at the start failed. Let's try the Twin Blade against our first foe up here and see how we get on. Then it's a fair comparison. How do you feel about all of this? Also, I could try, you know, dodging attacks every now and again. That's an option, I suppose. But yeah, we got for double bleed. Can I have your armor set, please? Yeah, dodging attacks tends to help. We're down here, chum. Eat it. Now, what were you saying? Message, hidden path ahead. Let's get some health back. Because we do have that hole. What's this way though? Not much. Fire Serpent though. Launches a flame with a serpentine coil. When the flame they received from Messmer would not find purchase within them, the Fire Knights relied on fire incantations to honour their bond. So they weren't good enough to take in his flame, perhaps. But that means we could become a Flame Knight now, because we've got the incantation. Maybe it's worth a try at some point. We've got a Sight of Grace. Where are we? We are in the storehouse loft. Okay. And what can we do in the loft? Is this an elevator? It is. We're going up further. See, we are up high now. We've got bats. We've got things we can climb that remind me of that tower in Liurnia. The one that Miriam hangs out in. That I've forgotten the name of right now. The one that you can turn upside down. You know the one. Now, I'm going to be fighting bats, then let's give our thruster a go. Because, I mean, if we're going to be fighting on narrow ledges like this, a straightforward thrusting weapon might be more efficient than twirling and whirling with the twin blade. And, yeah, just stabbing them up should be fun. What are you doing? Yeah, 2 hits. That was strong. We like that. Now, there's a cog over there with an item on it. Can we drop down to it? Not a place for people that suffer from vertigo. But here I am anyway, trying my best to get through it. Now, you there. Ouch. No, don't go around the corner. Just get stabbed up. So the cog would then lead to a jump, perhaps. I hope so, anyway, because we've jumped down. Wrath from afar. Getting all the incantations now. Fires a golden shockwave that knocks back foes. Shockwaves are fun. Especially up here, I'd imagine. So. Whoppa. There we go. We've got a ladder up. Mayhap we could drop down onto those bits below, but I don't know if any of those are required. Or if they're just places that you could get to naturally from somewhere else. Staying up here seems cool. I didn't realise any of this was up here. Above the storehouse. But I guess that's the plan. Now there's a fire knight over there. They're trying to fire shockwaves at us to knock us off. I hate them. And they got us. Oh. But we survived. Where are we though? Oh, we've got an elevator. Okay. This is new. We've got another elevator. And then... Okay, that's just a blank door because there's no option to change away from the message. But we can go down here. And we've got Sight of Grace. Okay. Shadowkeep back gate. And a fragment. And a dev message. Have mercy for the spirited away shamans. Well, get ourselves another blessing up to 11. And... Shadow View. Dramatic music and Commander Gaius. Gaius. One or the other. Oh, come on, I rolled that. What are you, and why do you hate me? And do I have the right weapon for this? Probably not. But I'm a dragon, so that's fine. Can we get a moment? Apparently not. Piss off. So it's slow, slow, fast, fast, fast. Okay, it's rusted. Didn't take a most off last, but we rusted it. Probably no point trying to Dragon Ice him because we've got a sword out. Fuck. Have some dragon lore, my friend. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this guy's the worst. Ah, oh, bollocks. Okay, we got him to half health when we weren't even expecting a fight. And we had the wrong weapon equipped. So yeah, let's go back to Blood Twin Blade, because we need that. Right, we're all rossing it. But now we need to worry about our health. And now he's probably... Yeah. Whoop. Okay, we haven't learned how to dodge that. God. It's just too mobile. So you can't roll into it, you can't roll away from it. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do with a lot of these attacks. Oh fuck, and then he just kills us. God damn it. This guy's going to require some work. I want to use dragon spells, just because we like dragon spells. But they're all such long charges on them. Yeah, you can't roll into him. This much we've learned. And then he just kills us with that combo before we can even get away from the wall. Now then, Wes. It does indeed look like you're in the same part of the specimen storehouse that Lulu was in until recently. Now, let's see. Why have I still got a map marker? Yeah, wherever that is, we're not getting there anytime soon, so let's remove that map marker. And there we go, there is a Site of Grace handy. So, what should we do? Shall we continue to explore this way? Or should we leave that to Lulu and explore the lower sections of the church? Of the keep, of the castle? I got it right in the end. Now. Good question, you know. And should we also switch back to fisticuffs? Because they are fun. Yeah. They don't really have much staggering power though. Although, having said that, we did get off a stagger there. Oh jeez. We seem to die after the hit there. Are you using black flame nonsense or something? Well, that wasn't the best warm-up for the boy. Maybe that's a sign that we should in fact go back to the lower section on Wes. Now, what if we do a bit of sneaky sneaky? And then... Wapow! Wapow! Get fucked. Yeah. The fisticuffs are well and good and very cool. But... Fire Knight armor? Nice. Gathering that on someone would be cool. But yeah, now we've got the Site of Grace up here. We don't have to endure that elevator too many times. It might be a good idea to head back downstairs and continue to explore that section. Also, what is that? That big specimen? I want to see what it is, but I can't because there's carefully placed things in the way. And there's a safe drop down there actually as well. Heck it! We're going down here instead. I've already changed my mind again about what Wes is going to do right now. We're going to get the Bolt Drake Talisman +3. Very nice. And this appears to be the end of this particular section that we've dropped into. So let's go this way. That looks... Oh yeah, leave it there. I was going to say that looks like a door rather than a bookcase. Now what? Nope. Stop that. So yeah, what is this giant beast? It's probably got horns, but everything in this place does, so yeah. Take that, nerd. Oh, you're a little nerd. Hmm? You can take that as well. We've got a fire coil. So these be... They look like a library, so it's probably called something like the Archives. Hefty beast bone. That didn't look like a particularly hefty beast. Pretty regular one, all told. Now, wait a minute.
Righteous Tarnished. It's been some time.
Hello, Ansbach.
After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind. So, here I am. Quite unable to move on.
Here you are.
After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with.
Oh dear.
And taken straight to kind Miquella. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight, after failing him in every regard, and losing sight of my vows. I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can.
I mean, we technically served him as a pureblood knight as well, and we killed him, so you're doing better than us.
What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving.
Maybe this was Miquella's plan all along, and Miquella encouraged Moog to steal him for millennia.
What could they possibly have in the implicate?
But yeah, it is unnerving because of the implication. So we will do our best to stop whatever anyone has in mind. Now, what have we here? It's another little guy. When big swings won't get the job done, just stab him up good and proper. Oh, this one's onto us. They weren't there. What are you doing? You poisoning me? Nerd. Now, priest. You're the ultimate nerd. Have some of that. And one of those. And a bit of that. Maybe that. Would you like some of that? Good. I was wondering when we finally get the crit. Took a while. Oops. Wrong button. Didn't need that flask. More smithing 8s though. Those are the pricey ones. We like those. Okay, so that's this entire lower section cleared by the look of it. Other side though. Needs clearing, if it can be cleared. You did a terrible job guarding that man. If that was indeed your job. Sight of Grace. Excellent. What are you doing jumping up there, you twat? Well, it matters not. You are bested. And we've discovered a Sight of Grace, which is storehouse, first floor. Now, what are you? A horned beast? Maybe you're like one of those ancestral mooses. But the horned shadow tree version. What's this little nook all about? Nothing much. So we could go up the stairs if we carried on through the story. We could come down here and there's an elevator, which we can summon. So I feel like that elevator has taken us backwards to places that we should have been, and we've kind of snuck in the wrong way. Oops. I'm not doing a very good job of dodging these fireballs. But I'm regenerating health every time I kill someone, so that's nice. Now we've got this elevator which goes down as well. Yeah, no elevators for now. We're sticking to stairs. We'll worry about elevators later. And up here we have a Firefly and another priest. So I guess we'll have a safety flask. Oh, they're onto us. Good thing we have that safety flask. These Fire Knights are tough. That is for sure. Guess it can't hurt to pop a shackle. Just in case. And then we've got a flight of stairs here, but wasn't there also a flight of stairs over there? Yeah. Are they both leading to the same place? Probably. Yeah. We don't have the right. Okay. Another priest? Oh god, they're on Swiss already. Dicing with death on these guys. But getting the job done. Now what are you? Some strung up troll? Type thing, and you're just definitely a giant goat. All manner of experiments being done, it seems, on the luckless creatures of the Shadowlands. Makes for some impressive scenery, though. Fire Knight ahead. So let's top up the old health. Maybe we try this. Waha! Wapow! Yeah, that worked. And then bonk. Oh. You just parry me. You're using a different sword. What was that attack? And also, Sammy, if you could stop sharpening your claws on the back of my chair, you heavy little goblin. That'd be grand. Just jerks and shakes my chair all over the place because she's such a rotund little puss. I feel like maybe she shouldn't have been a Dex character the way that her belly has grown over the years. Progress from here. We cross this bridge. Get a fur-calling finger remedy. Goons? What are you doing here? Well, that's your mate gone. There's a lot of you. And it looks as though we can climb up one of those things, the strung up troll, perhaps. It will wreck up some more nerds. First. Oh, it's you again. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we're in trouble this time because I completely botched the start of the fight. There we go. Even when Wes botches the start of a fight, he's still got a good chance of winning it because he's just a beast in his cool hat. In his nice armour. Now, where did you go, gremlin that we knocked over the edge? Did you just fall off to your demise? And should we cross over here? Because it looks like we can. A dueling shield. Aha. That looks like the sort of door that you'd open with a lever or something. But this might be another thrusting shield, but one that Wes can use. Strength and Dex. An armament once used in ritual combat to honour the Erd Tree, a custom that somehow remained within the realm of shadow. Maybe we will end up using that at some point. It'd be nice to do at least a session with it to test it out. I highly doubt it's going to replace big bonking swords or anything like that. But it could be worth a go. Now, can we walk across you? Yes. Is it wise? Maybe. It does look as though it's leading to progress. Did I see something in your beard, though? Yeah, you've got something in your face, so that makes me think that we're going to be able to drop you at some point. Maybe if we can get all the way up there. But for now, here's another Shadow Tree fragment, that's welcome. And the Storehouse Cross message. Left by Sir Ansbach. We've seen that people of the Keep have flooded the Holy Courser that leads on towards the Shadow Tree, barring access. There's no route that leads there from this storehouse. Perhaps there's another way to reach the Holy Courser from somewhere else in this keep. And this is where Miquella abandoned their other arm, their arm dextral. Their right arm. And we've probably got a level here. Now, Wes still hasn't done the big search around to find all the Shadow Tree fragments in the early sections of the game that I've previously mentioned on Lulu. So he is only level 7 at the moment. He's definitely got more strength to get. The reason I didn't do it with him is because we started away from a site of grace, so I didn't know where the next one was going to be. It turned out it was just around the corner, but I didn't know that. More strength. It's more good.